Good morning, good morning. Eddie in the house. How is everyone this morning? All the little criminals and thieves and hackers and shit stirrers and all right. Basically, I'm just here to say you something today. Every one of you that put your hand off in this, you're going to be judged, baby. Either by a judge or by the higher entity because of what you did. God is love. And you put your hands off in that. You should have never got in the middle of this child custody case. You should have never got in the middle of what was going on with these criminals, cons, felons, liars, thieves, pill-popping dopeheads, and so on, so on. You were so busy trying to prove who someone was and who someone was not. There was a lot of crimes hid here. There was a lot that went on these platforms. And let me say this. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Just like the lady over here with the note cut card. You think I didn't catch your little reading the other day? So I have made moves to go ahead and expose everything that happened. And I should have done it years ago. I no longer give a damn if what you did makes me look crazy. Because you see, someone out there will pay attention to what's going on. This family is a family of just idiots, criminals, thieves. This is who y'all help protect. This family, this idiot you all took these payments from, whatever, was someone that was worried about nothing but their image. But yet their friends list was full of the same thing. Convicts, thieves, pill-popping idiots. And I'm fed up. What you all did prolonged these babies being mentally tortured. Let me ask you. You, and again, I don't care if it pisses you off when I speak on racism. You're so busy clanning up, coveting up to protect a woman because of her skin color. It never occurred to you to protect these babies? You see how vain you are? It was all about, she's an African American, let's protect her. Well, what about these children? You all have had a hand in helping destroy 2 little girls. And baby, if you think the divine didn't see that, the only person you're fooling is yourself. So eventually, this will all go down. The truth is going to fall out. And people are going to be penalized, have to pay fees. Like I said, I've sat back and watched for a long time. There were a lot of you that defamated my character all over the world. And baby, if you think I'm not coming for you, you're thinking fucking wrong. There's some of you that's going to get through the loopholes. But there's some of you that are going to have to pay me for what you did. Because, you know, I've known since 2019 that you were bouncing it around, so I couldn't pinpoint exactly who did it. Again, Spiritual Sag, you're a damn liar. VG, you're a damn liar. Mary Smith, you're a damn liar. And there's quite a few others of you out there that bounced it around. Some of you out of envy, jealousy, spite. Some of you out of racism. It's pathetic. This entire thing that went down was gross and pathetic. So, like I said, if you think justice won't come, you're only fooling yourself. You have put everything you own, everything you have on the line to defamate someone's character. You just can't get any damn dumber. Everything I have sat here and spoke to you was truth. Everything. If it wasn't truth, then it was simply something I had a misunderstanding over with my son. But I guarantee you I went back, asked questions, and cleared it up. But what I do know is, y'all tried to torture a man out of pure love. The kind of love somebody take a freedom seed over. The kind of love, do y'all not understand? This man was willing to die. He was willing to die before he would walk away from his babies and watch them be harmed by these con artists, thieves, insurance fraudsters, stage car wrecks, and that's all going to come out too, baby. Miss Carrington, that's going to come out what you did, baby. How y'all set that man up. Also, y'all could steal from somebody. That's demons, baby. That's not good people. And this is what the world, this is what a lot, and it's just straight truth. This is what a lot of African Americans are waking up to. They have woke up to where they are going to stop following the fucking herd off of the cliff. Because that's what's happening. That's not because I'm a racist white woman out here trying to get you. That's because it's the fucking truth. Anybody with any intelligence, like Mama used to say, and I'm sure all of you have heard it before, just because their mama lets them jump off the bridge, does that mean you're going to? But some of you didn't have the intelligence to stop and think about that. So you set yourself up for jail terms, lawsuits, and quite a few other things. Because when it all comes down, it all comes out, and all these lawsuits start taking place, baby, some of you are going to lose them channels. And it's not because I'm jealous, as I've told you before, and I don't give a damn if you believe it. I've never had a jealous bone in my body. I don't give a damn what you earn, what you have. But that doesn't mean you have the right to step on me. You're going to step off. You're going to step off. Y'all exploited this. Y'all committed a lot of crimes. You broke a lot of federal laws. And it still all falls under RICO. Every one of you that had a hand in this, that gang stalked me, came for me, exploited my information, that falls under RICO law, baby. When the truth does start unfolding and fingers get pointed in public, and I'm not talking about on your platform pointing fingers. I'm talking about in the media. I'm talking about when the public really finds out what was going on here. As the fingers get pointed and the truth falls out the woodwork, I will receive the information I need to file those suits. And I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. You had no right to exploit my life, cause me mental anguish while I was fighting for these babies. And let me tell every one of you something. That's the reason I'm going to sue your ass. These babies, the longer you drug this shit out, the longer these babies were mentally tortured. These babies deserve love. These babies deserve to feel at home in their home, to where when they're hungry, they can go open the refrigerator and get what the hell they want, instead of being beat down with a belt. You have got to have some serious mental issues to beat a child with a belt because they left a note on the fridge. And for every mother that calls herself a mother out here, for what you did, baby, you a skankless bitch. You don't have to like me. I never asked you to. And I don't recall coming asking any of you for a damn thing. But like I said, you had no right to do what you did. So yeah, I have taken steps to go ahead and expose all of it. The views are already happening. The truth is fixing to fall out. So all I can say is some folks better start spitting some truth and doing some crawfishing real quick. Because some of you are going to find yourself in jail. You see, this little local police department might not have done nothing. But I guarantee you, there are government officials and other people that don't want you doing this shit to them. There is no way you got the information you got without someone paying you, telling you bullshit, say this, say that, exploiting someone, or without some hacking. What you all did was against the law. And it just goes to show how demonic you are, baby. Because only a demon takes information out of somebody's phone, uses it to do a little fake-ass tarot reading so they can make money. That's called extortion, exploitation, RICO law. And the fact that the folks that banned up the most were African-American, that's a hate crime, baby. You did this to yourself. I didn't do this. You came for me. I didn't come for you. The only thing I've been fighting for is what happened to this man. For every one of you that sit out here and say you believe in God, you think it's right that somebody tried to murder a man over pure love? You're some sick individuals. Sick individuals. You say you believe in God, but look at what's in your souls. You targeted someone. You came for someone. His family tried to take this man out. Let me ask you something. If they're not afraid, if this woman wasn't afraid to do a stage accident for probably about 10 to 12 grand, you think they wouldn't take somebody out for about 300,000? Well, if you don't, you're ignorant. And this is something I'll never understand. How people commit bigger crimes to hide smaller crimes. And you end up getting your ass in a bigger fix to where you spend more time, you get a longer prison sentence. This was sick. This was repulsive, sickening. And the sad thing is, all the people you were trying to protect, minus the readers on YouTube, all these people out here that you took money from and you tried to protect, every damn one of them is a criminal. Every damn one of them has a drug habit. They don't care who they steal from. They don't care from who they connive, who they con. And that's what the public's going to find out. All the bullshit you sit out here and spew, you're in the same boat as the people you try to protect. A lot of you's going to lose your businesses. And that's going to be your own fault. It's going to be your own fault. Over your little money, you tried to play with somebody else's life. You tried to cause someone mental anguish. You tried to literally push someone to suicide. Over pure love. I want you to think about that. This man's pure love for his children. Do you not understand these people were simply jealous? They treat these babies different because they were doted on by their grandmother. How fucking sick is that? Now, I have some African American friends that I've sat and spoke with many times about all of this. And every one of them say, this chick's nuts. This chick's ignorant. She shouldn't have done what she done. I even have an African American friend that speaks on her children's grandmother and how she's been divorced from the man for years. But she has a relationship with the grandmother. She's never kept her children from it. The grandmother's helped her in many ways. You see, this was such an insane jealousy. Right down to the picture I have, where this woman claims on Facebook she was a nurse. If that doesn't tell you something, you have got to be ignorant. That is an insane, demonic jealousy. Baby, don't hate me because I drug my ass up every morning and went to school. Don't hate me because when it's storming and raining, or when I was sick, I still got my ass up and went to school. And you got a lot of audacity to get out here and try to provoke people against each other. Oh, somebody's trying to mess with your schooling. Y'all didn't care whose life you destroyed. Mine, hers, theirs, or yours, as long as you was getting those coins. Well, baby, you just can't get much more demonic. So, for what you did, trust me, justice is coming. Every one of you. Even, like I said, the ones that get through the loophole, that information never comes out on, baby, good Lord's gonna get you. Remember me telling you the story about the woman where the man was murdered? And her husband thought they got away with that. You remember that? Well, like I said, about a year later, she was hopping around the hospital missing a leg. That's how God works, baby. And every one of you think you're not going to have to answer for this. You tried to play God in people's lives. You did it for greed, and you targeted pure love. The only person you fooled here was yourself. Because you see, the longer you drug it out, the more it's going to cost you. Be it physically, mentally, or material. You did this to yourselves. Every one of you. Right down to my own family. And I don't care if you're family. I'm to the point, you had no right to try to play in my life. You had no right to try to cause me misery. Right on down to that cousin I tried to help. Baby, you have a mental illness. Seek help. The things I went through. Y'all sit here and tried to make it sound like somebody, their home was just filthy and da-da-da-da-da. Everything you've seen through flipping a camera. Well, let me ask you something. When's the last time you moved everything, shifted everything around your home 10, 11 times to make room for other people, to make a sacrifice for other people? Because you see, I'm not like most. This money that came for these foster children, you think that didn't go on them? All the auction crap I did, that was out of Ring's money, baby. That was money Adderine worked for. These kids were eating good, dressed good, living good. You got a lot of audacity. You tried to destroy someone who's done so much to help so many other people. And you think God's not going to see it. Y'all some damn fools, baby. Y'all some damn fools. And every one of you that had a hand in this, obstruction of justice, RICO, gang stalking, every one of you that had a hand in this, you will pay a penalty in the end. You will pay the penalty. Be it restitution, be it losing your business, be it losing your life at the hand of the divine, be it losing a limb. Whatever it is. Apparently you're so ignorant you even think God won't take your voice from you. And He will. I have sat back and watched so many times exactly how the universe works. Again, the little dream I had floating through the universe, longitude, latitude, north, south, east, west. You stole that as well. Sag, you're a damn liar. You're a damn liar. You're fake, you're a fraud, and you're a liar. And that will catch up with you, baby girl. It already has. It already has. Y'all thought I was targeting y'all when I was trying to tell y'all. Baby, when God extracts a pound of flesh, sometimes it's your child. For whatever one of you did, you're going to pay the penalty. And that's just how it is. Health, wealth, sickness, losses, death, every bit of it's going to come back. People fail to realize how the divine works and how you will suffer for evil BS that you do. I don't know why you think the divine doesn't see it. And for idiots that think because somebody cusses they don't know God, baby, go do a little more research. Because I guarantee you, it's a possibility if UCK wasn't even around when certain folks wrote the Bible. And if you go back and look at that, you can see man has had more of a hand in that. God didn't write that. Jesus didn't write that. They may have spoke on some of it, but baby, man has switched it around, changed it up. That's why it comes from the soul. You believe in God has to come from the soul. Yes, the Bible is a guideline, but it's only a guideline, and a guideline that has been altered many times. So it's about what's in your soul. And there's a lot of folks that ain't going to make it through those gates. And the Bible says that as well. What's that quote? It'd be easier for a rich man to get through the eye of a needle than the gates of heaven. Y'all let your greed covet you. You let your jealousy, your envy covet you. For all the BS. You sat out here and screamed, competition, can't compare. What it looks to me when it comes to my soul and yours, you're the one that can't compare. Because I've never treated someone ever in my life the way you all have. Behind your corruption, your gang stalking, and your bullshit. Penalties will be handed out, baby, by the hand of the divine. Because what you did was cause someone mental anguish over pure love. Pure love. So everything you get, you deserve. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. And do not doubt, I have been documenting for 6 years, baby. So when this does all explode nationally into the media, there's a lot of people going to have to do a lot of answering for what they did. And I will be pushing because of what you did. And this isn't about envy or jealousy. This is about making damn sure you never do this to another person. When these suits do come up, I will stand before a judge and push that your channel is stripped from you and that you never have the right to put another one up. So you can never torture another person that is seeking answers, any kind of little guidance, any kind of little quotes, soul work, whatever. Because what you did gave you leverage to compete with somebody that wasn't competing. To mentally torture someone that knew they weren't crazy and they were hearing their life. being played back. Things that were exploited, things that were twisted. Y'all put y'all's faith in the word of old dope hoes, criminals, drug addicts. You set yourself up, baby. So if you get sued and you have to pay somebody, if you have to pay somebody millions, you're going to be paying that rest of your life, or you're going to sit in jail for a long time. But some of you need to be stripped of these channels because you're nothing but con artists, thieves, and idiots that tried to play God in other people's lives. And the whole time, like I said, I've known ever since 2019. The entire time, I was sitting here like a monkey on a hot tin roof, deflecting blows. Hopping around deflecting blows. Like I said, when I do push forward in court, and when your day does come, I will be exposing how these children suffered longer, how this man suffered longer, how everything you did caused misery and suffering in someone else's life. This was like prisoner of war. How do you think a prisoner of war acts when you try to cage them? They may sit there and you may think they're weak, but I guarantee you the entire time their mind is thinking on how they're going to escape. Their mind's thinking on how they're going to fuck you up to get away. The only difference is I'm not running. I'm coming. God's coming with me. A lot of demons deserve to be stripped from the platforms they sit on to play God.